Hi, this is Murtaza Shakir and welcome to another video to help you stay healthy effortlessly. This video is about fasting, which is the golden key to help you stay healthy effortlessly. And this key only works if you fast the right way. If you're not fasting the right way, you do not get the benefit of fasting. Not just that, you also harm your body if you are not fasting the right way. So we will understand how do I know if I am fasting the right way or not. What is the real goal of this video? Why am I making this video on fasting? We'll understand that goal, the purpose behind this video, and then we'll understand why am I fasting, why do I need to fast. The second, how do I need to fast, how do I approach the entire concept of fasting. And the third one will be what I need to do when I am fasting in terms of eating, water intake, Sehri, Iftari, how do I break the fast, how do I start the fast. So all the micro level items we will also be discussing, because the agenda is to make sure that you change your perspective, your mindset around fasting, and any of the action items which are not helping you fast the right way, they can be corrected so that you can utilize this golden key which will help you stay healthy effortlessly. But for that, you have to make sure that you are fasting the right way. Now you would ask that how do I know if I am fasting the right way or not? And the answer is you are not doing it right if you do not lose weight after 30 days of fasting, or you are gaining weight after 30 days of fasting. I have had clients who say I don't lose weight, or I even gain 2 to 3 kilos of weight after 30 days of fasting. Well, if you're gaining weight or if you're not losing weight, then it is a clear indication that you are not fasting. Your focus is on eating more food. So that will completely kill the benefit of fasting, and it is going to harm your body and mind as well. The second is, people think, oh, I feel tired. So if you feel tired, if you feel lazy, if you feel fatigued after fasting, then it is a sign that you are not fasting the right way. Because when you fast the right way, you will have more energy, you will have more mental clarity, because that's what fasting does to your mind, body and your brain. And the last one is, you fast thinking that, oh, I need to eat more because I am fasting. So in the Sehri, you eat more, you think, oh, I'll be staying hungry throughout the day. And when you break your fast, you again eat more, you think, oh, I was hungry throughout the day, so I have to compensate. So that is not the right way of fasting. If you can relate to this, then watch this video till the end to completely change how you look at fasting, and how and what are the action steps which you can do immediately to make sure you utilize the effect of this golden key. So the goal is to help you to be able to fast as long as you are alive. So it is not just that I am in my 20s, 30s, 40s, I am young, so I can fast. When I get old, eventually I will be having illness, so I will not be able to fast. So that is not the case. The idea is to help you stay healthy effortlessly as long as you are alive, and so that you can fast as long as you are alive. So you could be 80, 90, 100, does not matter. So it is not just that you have to stay alive, you have to stay healthy and stay alive, so that even in your 80s, 90s, you are able to do everything that you are doing today, working, relationship, your fasting, your spirituality, everything is intact, because that's when you truly are staying healthy effortlessly. So the goal is to help you fast as long as you are alive, and that will only happen if you are fasting the right way starting today. So let's understand the why, how and what. That why do I need to fast? So it is just because that I have to stay hungry. So it is not about keeping you hungry. It has other biological, mental, emotional benefits which we will cover. So when you fast the right way, now in terms of why we are fasting, I will be only talking about the physical and the mental benefits. I'm not talking anything about spirituality or spiritual benefits. This is purely related to your health, your biology, your mind and your body. Now the reason, or what fasting does to your body when you fast the right way, there is healing, there is immunity and there is mental strength. So when you are fasting, all the enzymes which are involved in digestion are now utilized for healing and repairing the body. So if you are fasting the right way, you will feel more energized and you will get more strength, because your body is completely detoxifying, you are healing. And when you are healing, when you are detoxifying, you will feel energy throughout the day. So you say that I feel tired, it is an indication that you are not doing it the right way. And also the people who start the fast in Ramadan, so let's say first 4, 5, 6 days you feel a lot of effort or struggle in fasting, it is a sign that your lifestyle is extremely unhealthy. You are eating excess food during the 11 months, and that's the reason your body is having trouble fasting in the initial days. But then later on, after 5, 6, 7, 8 days, the body adapts and you start feeling much better. Also, apart from healing, there is entire regeneration of immune system when you are in the state of fasting, provided you are doing the right way. Apart from physical benefits, healing and immunity, you also strengthen your mind, your willpower, you have more clarity, you have more confidence, because fasting is not just about strengthening the body, it is also about strengthening the mind to be able to resist the temptation, to be able to make sure that the focus is not on the food. And when you fast the right way, you don't just strengthen your body, but you are also strengthening your mind, emotion and willpower, which will help you in all other areas of your life. So this is a quote from one of the father of medicine. He says that fasting is the greatest remedy, the physician within. So Paracelsus said this, and he knew the importance that if you are fasting the right way, you are activating the physician which is inside your body, you are activating the inner pharmacy, the inner medicine, and that is only going to work if you are fasting the right way. So if you want to make sure that you are activating the physician inside you and you heal your body and mind, then you have to make sure that you are fasting the right way. Now, how? What is the right way of fasting? So to understand that, when you talk about Ramadan or fasting, that month of Ramadan is not about food, because feasting after fasting will completely destroy all the benefits of fasting. There are people who are eating more food, trying new varieties, trying new recipes in month of Ramadan, which they will never eat throughout the 11 months. So this month is not about trying and tasting or exploring new food. People will travel to one place to another just to taste food or just to try new things. This is not about food. So if the food is in your mind throughout the month of Ramadan, then you know that you are not fasting the right way, because this Ramadan or fasting throughout any other period of the year, it has nothing to do with the food. The focus should not be on the food. The focus has to be on eating less, feeding more people, eating less, working more, and eating less and doing the more prayers. Because at the end of the life, you will not be remembered for how much food you ate, but you will be remembered for how many people you help, the work that you do, and the difference that you make in the society. Now, when I talk about eating less, it does not mean that you have to stay hungry or starve yourself. What do I mean by eating less is that you have to eat the right quality, the right quantity, and the right time. When you are eating the right quality, the right quantity, and at the right time, you will not overeat, you will eat the right way, you will eat the food mindfully. When you talk about the right quality, the food has to be home cooked, prepared, or wherever you are going for your prayers, the food is served there. So the food has to be there, it has to be home cooked, it has to be local, it should not be outside processed restaurant foods. Once in a while, once in a month may be okay, but not on a daily basis, or not even twice or thrice a week, because understand, this is not about food. The lighter food, the home cooked food, the non-commercial food. So the one line statement is, the quality means the food that you are eating should be non-commercial food. The quantity of the food, so you are not supposed to overeat. You don't have to think, oh, I was hungry throughout the day, so I have to eat more. No, the body or the size of the stomach does not change if you are getting more hungry. It only means that you have not had your food since 12 hours. So you only have to eat the food which you need to kill the hunger at that moment of time, and not to compensate for the lack of the food throughout the day, and at the right time. So when you break the fast, you eat the food, and maybe before you sleep you might you might want to have a glass of milk or something. But you don't want to keep on continuously eating after you break the fast till you go to sleep. So you have your sehri in the morning, you break your fast, you eat your dinner, and that's about it. If you are not praying the namaz at night, then you can just go to sleep. Or if you are praying, we'll talk about that in the next section of the video. So the right quantity, the right quality, and the right time. It is not about starving or staying hungry, but eating it right quality, quantity, and at the right time. Now this is a quote from Robin Sharma. He keeps on fasting on a regular basis, and he says that if you want to get more done in life, eat less food. Now the training to eat less will only can come from the month of Ramadan, because throughout the day you are anyways tempted to eat more food. So month of Ramadan is an opportunity for you to train your mind and understand that yes, my body can survive on less food. Again, less, I do not mean by staying hungry or starving yourself. Eating less means that you are not overeating. Today we are eating more than amount of food which our body requires. So it is not about eating right or eating or extra eating. If you practice eating less, it means that you are eating mindfully. You eat only till the 80% of your capacity. You are not mindlessly snacking in between. That will help you get more done in life. Now what are the myths? So now we move into the what part. So we have covered why, how, and now is the what part. Now in what, I want to first bust a few myths and negative beliefs that which I have already covered. The first one is I will feel tired while I am fasting. So if you are feeling tired, I already mentioned that you are not fasting the right way. The fasting will give you more mental strength, more mental clarity, and more energy if you do it the right way. You need something special. So like when you break the fast, you think, oh, I have done something, some big work or some great task. I stayed hungry for 12 hours. Now I need some treat, something special when I break the fast. You don't need anything special when you break the fast. Just break the fast with the normal food, a date, a glass of milk, a water. That is more than good enough. And the last one, which again I have already covered, that more food for more energy. The month of Ramadan, or when you are fasting, the energy will come from fasting and not from eating more food. So you need to change this belief around food and fasting, that you do not need more food, you only need the right quantity, the right quality of the food, and at the right time. So this is a quote from Plato where he says that I fast for greater physical and mental efficiency. So if you fast the right way, you will stay healthy effortlessly. You can fast effortlessly without feeling effort on your body. And if you are not fasting the right way, you will have to keep putting the effort whenever you are fasting. So the fasting is for greater physical and mental efficiency, provided you do the right way. So let's understand, when you talk about how do I know, or what can be done to fast the right way. So we start with the eating time. So the first one is your sehri, when you wake up, which is before the dawn, for your sehri. And when you are doing your sehri, you have to make sure that you are first drinking water, at least 1 or 2 glasses of water you drink, and then you eat something, and then that's it. Then you don't need to drink more water, because if you eat the entire food and then you drink 2 glasses of water, then your entire process of digestion is compromised. So make sure you drink your water first, and then you eat your meal, which is a sehri meal, and then maybe a few sips of water is good enough. But don't drink glasses of water thinking, I'll not be getting the water throughout the day, so let me drink more water. The water you drink in the sehri will be gone out from your body within the next 2 hours. So it is anyways not going to be stored in your body unless you have some special function. So the body cannot store water. You drink the water, it will use it and it will be eliminated via urine. So you make sure that you drink the water first and do not drink water after a large amount of water after your meals. Iftar, you have to make sure that you taste salt before eating anything, because when you taste salt, it activates a salivary enzyme amylase in the mouth, which will break down carbohydrates, proteins and fats, which you start eating after breaking the fast. Dinner, the dinner has to be normal. As I mentioned, that you don't think eating, oh I was hungry so I have to eat more. No, you have to eat the same quantity of the dinner which you are eating throughout the 11 months. You do not need more food. And if you are staying awake late at night for the prayers, you have to make sure that you are not eating solid food. A glass of milk is more than good enough to sustain the prayers for 1 hour, and then you can go to sleep. The important thing when you are fasting or anywhere throughout the year is the importance of mindful eating. If you are not eating mindfully, the food that you eat will not benefit your body. So 100% focus and attention has to be on eating the food, which has to be chewing the food. You should not be focused on eating more. You have to eat only to kill the hunger and not to compensate for the lack of food throughout the day. Eat slow and chew more, because when you are eating fast or chewing fast, you will automatically overeat, and the food which is unchewed will not help your body. You will need more food. It will create constipation, gas and other problems throughout the day and throughout the month. So if you are chewing your food more, if you are eating slow, you will automatically eat less. You will be able to listen to your body and you will not overeat. And if at all you are overeating, then I believe that overeating is another form of food wastage, because the excess food which you give your body, it cannot digest and it will be excreted and eliminated. So it is better that you take that excess amount of food and go and feed somebody who needs the food, because that will kind of release the good feeling hormone, which is oxytocin, dopamine, and those hormones are secreted when you are doing an act of kindness, when you feel good inside of you. So by eating more, no ways you will feel good. You will feel more lethargic. You will feel constipated if you are not eating right. So make sure you are chewing your food more, you are eating slow, you are eating mindfully, and you are not overeating your food. Now when you talk about water intake, it is very important that the focus has to be drinking more water whenever you break the fast or whenever you are not in the fasting period. So in the Sehri, as I told you, you can have 2 glasses of water, and after you break your fast till the time you go to sleep, make sure you have at least another 5 to 6 glasses of water. So drink more water if you want to feel more energized, because when the body is detoxifying, when you give water, it helps in cleansing the body and not the more food. So it is going to flush out the toxin which is happening when you are fasting. So the cleansing is happening when you are fasting. So when you drink adequate amount of water, it will flush out all the toxins which are cleaned during the period of fasting. Another important is the quality of your sleep. You have to make sure that your sleep quality is optimized when you break the fast. When you go to sleep, you are not on your screens, you are not watching television, or you're not doing any stimulating activity. If you are staying awake for prayers, that is fine, absolutely okay. And avoid sleeping immediately on the full stomach. So if you have your dinner at 8, avoid sleeping at 9. Make sure you sleep around 10. And if you're staying awake late at night, then as I mentioned, that no solid food, have a glass of milk, that is fine. And when you fast the right way, your body will need less sleep compared to the rest of the day, because your body is detoxifying, it is cleansing. You are not putting more stress in the body by giving excess food. So when you fast the right way, your sleep time can even be reduced in the month of Ramadan for half an hour or 1 hour, and you will still feel more energized and more more energy throughout the day, provided you optimize your sleep. The last one is right breathing. You have to make sure that you are not doing the chest breathing. You are using your abdomen, your diaphragm to breathe right, because when you are not eating food and when you are not drinking water, the energy comes from oxygen. So you cannot, obviously when you're fasting, you are not allowed to eat, you are not allowed to drink, but you don't stop breathing. So the only source of energy for the body when you are in the state of fasting is the oxygen, and that will only go via right breathing. So if you are breathing the right way, you can, sit down 5-10 minutes, take a break in between, bring awareness to your breath. So that will optimize your energy levels throughout the day. So I hope this video helps you understand that what is not the right way of fasting. The goal is to be able to fast as long as you're alive. Why you are fasting? Because the body is healing, it is generating immune system, you are getting mental strength. How you fast is you are not focused on the food, you are focused on doing other activities. The importance of fasting is to learn self-control, self-resilience. So the fasting is the training of our mind to help the body stay healthy effortlessly as long as you are alive. Because if you can train your body to eat the less amount of food, the right amount of food, to sleep on the right time, to wake up on the right time, to follow a routine which is energizing and uplifting for your mind and body, then there is no reason or there is no place for the illness to stay inside your body. So the real benefit of fasting is not just for the body, but it is the training of your mind to help your body stay healthy effortlessly. If you have any questions about this video, please post it below the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share it with other friends, family, people who will be fasting, so that it can help them change their mindset around fasting and not focus on the food, so that they can utilize this golden key to unlock the benefit of fasting and help them stay healthy effortlessly. Thank you so much. I wish you a happy month of Ramadan, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much.